All right, guys, welcome to e-learning day number 3. Just want to, like the last 2 days, take a minute to walk through a few things, make sure that we are continuing to be on the same page. So that way you hopefully, when we get back to class on Monday, are able to have most, if not all of this work done before we get to class. Before I get into anything too in-depth, I want to talk a little bit about due dates. If you've been on any social media or anything like that, you've probably seen these. But just with us being out of school for a couple days, here's what the updated due dates are, and I'll make sure that I talk through these on Monday when we're in the classroom as well. But for Wednesday, you had the protractor assignment, which was all done on class or online here. I've gotten about 20 of you guys have done it, which means there's just under 50 of you that still need to work through it. You can submit that through Canvas, or if you want to do it on a separate piece of paper and turn that in, that's fine. But that'll be due Wednesday, February 6th at the absolute latest. For Thursday's e-learning assignment, you had the Angle Edition postulate worksheet where you watched a video, maybe took some notes, worked through it. That will be due on Thursday next week, so that's February 7th. And then for today, for Friday, the review worksheet that you're going to be looking at, that'll be due next Friday. Okay, so when we get back into the classroom, I'll make sure I spend some time going through all of this if you have questions or you're still struggling, but I just wanted to make sure that you had those 3 dates. If something changes, I will update those, but as of right now, that is my understanding of when everything will be due. Okay? So talking about today's assignment, what it's going to be, it's just like I said, it's going to be a review of some angles. Now, I've got a video on here talking about the angle addition postulate, which you watched the video of my notes yesterday. If you're still a little fuzzy with some things, maybe you're struggling, you can watch this. This has, I think, 3 examples, getting a little bit tougher each time, talking about how to set that angle addition postulate statement up, and then how to go through and actually solve it. And now the assignment itself is down here at the bottom, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on this so you can see it. Same as yesterday, if you have access to a printer and want to print this off, that's fine, but you do not have to print it off. You can do it on a separate piece of paper. So the front side, there's 8 questions. We're trying to name the angle in 4 different ways. This is what we actually talked about on Monday. I just want to make sure that we're still good on it since it's been a couple days. First of all, when you talk about naming an angle, there are 3 methods that we can use. The first method is just naming its vertex angle if it's a single angle. Okay, so if we look at number 1, we can say that it's angle T because it has just a single vertex there, and it's just a single angle. The second method would be to use 3 points with the vertex included. So it would be, for us, angle STU or angle UTS. And then the third and final way is to name an angle using the number on the inside. So for us, this would be angle 3. So those are the 4 ways you can name the angles, and that's what you're trying to do here on this first page. When we get to the back, these are going to be the problems that we looked at yesterday. So take a minute, try to set your statement up first before you go do any solving. Okay, for example, on this number 9, my statement would be that the measure of angle FGI plus the measure of angle IGH is going to equal the measure of angle FGH. Remember, that's part of the angle plus part of the angle is equal to the whole angle. Okay, so you can see you've got 8 problems on that as well. So work through it. You still have the notes on here from yesterday that you can watch that. If you want to watch this video, it should help as well. I have been going through and changing our homepage each and every single e-learning day just so that you have the most recent thing. If for some reason that you're behind a day, if you go simply to pages here, and then I believe it's going to be view all pages, and then we'll go, I think it's at the bottom of the screen here. Yeah, we'll go down here to the bottom. Okay, it's got all of the e-learning that we've looked at. Okay, so you need to make sure, obviously, e-learning Wednesday, January 30th, e-learning January 31st, and then obviously the one for today is Friday, February 1st. So that's got the rundown. We will continue to talk about all this when we get back to the classroom on Monday. I hope you guys are enjoying your time, and then we will see you on Monday.